Today's scripture will be coming from the book of Genesis, chapter 38. But there's still a little bit of residue from chapter 37 that I found that echoes throughout all of what happens in chapter 38. Judah once asked a dangerous question. What will we gain? That was the question. Instead of stopping his brothers from harming Joseph, he found a way to profit from it. He chose silver over brotherhood, transaction over integrity. In this next chapter, his own household begins to collapse. You see, Judah eventually had 3 sons. And in this story, 2 of his sons died. But the first son married a woman named Tamar, who was left to become a widow. And in biblical days, or throughout scripture, whenever a man dies and leaves a wife to be a widow, the brother is to assume the responsibility of taking care of that woman and the children he left behind. But Judah's second son didn't want to do this for his brother. The Bible speaks about how he was intimate with her, but he didn't want to resume the role of marrying her, extending his brother's family line through her. And his actions were also seen as wicked in the eyes of the Lord, and he too died, leaving this woman Tamar to be a widow twice. Now, I mentioned that Judah had a third son, but he was younger than the rest. Judah promised the woman, once my son get older, then you can marry him. But this never happened. And the woman took matters into her own hands. The same Judah who plotted in secret was now about to seek pleasure in secret, thinking no one would know. Judah, he went to look for a prostitute. Lo and behold, the prostitute was Tamar. She disguised herself as a prostitute. And when she becomes pregnant, Judah is ready to judge her publicly until she reveals the evidence. I noticed this one thing. The man who once covered blood was now being uncovered with proof. And then he admits, she is more righteous than I. For further revelation on today's topic, check out today's devotional. The link will be in the description. And until next time.